The heart of the forest is an ancient one. Cloud-shrouded peaks soar above the Luquillo mountain range in eastern Puerto Rico. Mute testaments to millions of years of evolution, they appear immortal and were revered as such by early indigenous people. Like everything on planet Earth, the mountain peaks interconnect in the grand scheme of nature. The rocky surfaces break down. Wind and rain deposit the eroded particles on soils and rivers. They, in turn, nourish plants, animals, and human communities along the mountain slopes into the ocean and beyond. Central to this complex network of life is El Yunque National Forest.
Bienvenidos al Bosque Nacional del Yunque, uno de los mejores lugares para el avistamiento de aves.
El Yunque is known worldwide. Our forest is the most visited forest in the Caribbean and one of the most studied forests anywhere, and a United Nations Biosphere Reserve. Like tropical rainforests everywhere, El Yunque features warm temperatures, abundant rainfall, and an unequaled variety of plants and animals. Frogs and lizards thrive in unusual large numbers. Over 1,000 species of insects live in the forest. Internationally recognized as an important bird and biodiversity area, over 100 native and migratory bird species cohabit in the forest. Like a grand orchestra, each species plays a role in keeping the forest healthy. The loss of even one species can affect the forest as a whole.
Within its almost 12,000 hectares, El Yunque has over 1,000 different species of plants and over 225 native tree species. Botanists classify the vegetation in El Yunque into 6 major forest types. Riparian forests along rivers and streams maintain and improve water quality. Mahogany trees stand out in the secondary forests on abandoned agricultural lands. Majestic trees predominate in the Tabonuco forest. Trees adapted to water-saturated soils grow in the Palo Colorado forest. Where the slopes are steepest, Sierra palms set down long support roots. on the highest peaks, above the cloud line, and stunted by wind, rain, and fog, the elfin woodland thrives under extreme conditions. Water drips into the soil. Rivulets filter into streams that merge into rivers. 10 major rivers begin their journey here, providing around 20% of Puerto Rico's drinking water. Segments of Río La Mina, Icacos, and Mameyes have been designated wild and scenic rivers. Water studies in El Yunque have shown how to manage tropical watersheds worldwide. Aquatic life contributes to a healthy environment, linking the ridge and the reef. As an example, freshwater shrimps migrate upstream from coastal waters, and rivers enter the sea, supplying essential nutrients to coral reefs and other marine life. In the Luquillo mountain range, the jagged angles of its peaks rise above the surrounding plains, creating a unique steep landscape. Around El Toro Peak, the highest in the forest, time stands still. Set in the remote western section, it forms part of a 4,000 hectares unspoiled national wilderness area. 2 challenging and historic trails lead to its summit. El Toro Trail from the west and the Trade Winds Trail from the east. The forest affects the world at large. It acts as a giant green lung. Plants and trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen. The world at large also affects El Yunque. Winds arriving from the North Atlantic Ocean and trade winds from Africa affect the local weather and bring dust and humidity. Wind and ocean currents also serve as a pathway for tropical storms and hurricanes. Irma and Maria, 2 major hurricanes, impacted El Yunque in 2017. Thousands of trees fell and infrastructure collapsed. For the forest, hurricanes are not a catastrophe. They simply are another phase of its life cycle. People also change the forest. For our last indigenous group, the Taínos, El Yunque was the home of Yokahú, the deity of goodness. The Taínos called these mountains yuke, or white lands. Water was of special importance for pre-Columbian people who carved petroglyphs on rocks close to streams and rivers. Many of the sceneries that we enjoy today are the same that the settlers found in the early 1500s. For the Spaniards, the island was a place to exploit. Gold was extracted from El Yunque, and its lower slopes were cleared for crops and timber. In 1876, the Spanish crown protected the remaining forest in El Yunque, making it one of the oldest reserves in the Americas. In 1903, following the Spanish-American War, President Theodore Roosevelt named the Luquillo Reserve a U.S. national forest. In the 1930s, the Civilian Conservation Corps program was established to help the forest. Roads, lookout towers, trails, and recreation areas were built in a 10-year period. By planting millions of seeds, these men created a place that rivals the original forest in diversity and beauty. They made El Yunque what it is today, a forest connected to people. Over the years, El Yunque became known as the cradle of contemporary tropical forestry, a model for recreation, conservation, management, and research.
The Puerto Rican parrot is the forest's most iconic bird. The iguaca, as the Taínos named it, is found only in Puerto Rico. Once abundant throughout the island, by the 1970s, only 13 parrots remained. It took decades of constant collaboration between forest management and researchers to return some of the birds to their original habitats in other forests in Puerto Rico.
El Yunque is a world-class research center. The scientific community is already studying the effects of climate change and warmer temperatures in the forest. Your journey starts here in El Portal de El Yunque. This is the place to explore, discover, and connect with the forest. State-of-the-art exhibits highlight El Yunque, in particular, its biodiversity, geology, culture, conservation, and community connections. Permanent art installations by recognized local artists explore the human and natural connections from ridge to reef and celebrate Puerto Rican culture as part of education for conservation. El Portal is a unique model for collaborative participation with residents from the surrounding communities. El Yunque receives over 1 million visitors annually. The majority of our recreation sites are located along Road 191. Short walks lead to pools and streams of immense beauty. Longer hikes ascend to nearby peaks, lookout towers, and the cloud forests. Other spectacular sites feature picnic areas and strenuous hikes into remote and beautiful regions. Rio Sabana Recreation Area and Trail in the south, and El Toro Scenic Byway in the west are waiting for you.
Wherever you go, take a moment to become part of El Yunque. Listen to the sounds of the forest. Listen to the coquí for their unique calls. Connections are everywhere, linking coastal communities to the mountains, nature to culture, and the past to the future. Through centuries of change, El Yunque remains an ecological and cultural treasure. Our job is to make sure its legacy endures. This is El Yunque, connecting Puerto Rico to the world. Thank you. I am Benicio del Toro.
I am Cordelia González.
Enjoy your visit.